Hello everyone. And welcome back once again to another interesting video. In today's video we'll discuss class method and static method decorator in Python with example. So if you are ready, let's start today's video. In Python, class methods and static methods are two types of methods that can be defined within a class. They are both different from regular instance methods, as they have distinct purposes and behaviors. Both class methods and static methods are decorated using the @class method and @static method decorators, respectively. Let's delve into each of these concepts with examples. Class method. A class method is a method that is bound to the class and not the instance of the class. It takes the class itself as its first parameter, usually named CLS. The @class method decorator is used to define a class method. In this example, class_method_example is a class method. It can be called on the class itself rather than on an instance of the class. The CLS parameter refers to the class and allows the method to access class-level variables and perform operations that are relevant to the class. Let's run this Python file to see the output. Open your command prompt and type Python space file name, which is python_tutorials.py in my case, and press enter. As you can see in output, it's printing the value of class_variable. Static method. A static method is a method that belongs to the class rather than an instance of the class. It does not have access to the instance or class itself and is defined using the @static method decorator. Static methods are often used when a method doesn't need access to instance-specific or class-specific data. In this example, add and multiply are static methods of the math operations class. They don't depend on any instance variables and can be called on the class itself. Static methods are useful when a particular operation is related to the class but doesn't require access to instance-specific or class-specific data. Let's run this Python file to see the output. Open your command prompt and type Python space file name, which is python_tutorials.py in my case. As you can see in output, it's printing the value of add and multiply instance methods. Some key differences are following. 1. Access to class variables. In class methods, you can access and modify class-level variables using the CLS parameter, while static methods cannot access or modify class variables. They work with the parameters passed to them. 2. Access to instance variables. Class methods can't access or modify instance variables directly. They are designed to work with the class and its attributes, while static methods cannot access or modify instance variables since they don't have access to the instance itself. 3. Usage scenarios. Class methods are often used when you need to perform some operation related to the class itself, such as modifying class variables or performing operations that involve the class, while static methods are suitable for operations that are related to the class but don't involve instance-specific or class-specific data. They are like standalone functions within a class. 4. Decorator usage. Class methods are decorated with @class method, while static methods are decorated with @static method. When to use class methods and static methods. Use a class method and you need to perform an operation that relates to the class itself, such as modifying class-level variables or performing operations that involve the class structure. Use a static method when the method is related to the class but doesn't depend on instance-specific or class-specific data. Static methods are useful for utility functions that are relevant to the class but don't need access to instance variables or methods. Conclusion. In summary, class methods and static methods provide additional ways to define and organize functionality within a class in Python. Class methods are bound to the class and have access to class variables, while static methods are not bound to instances or classes and do not have access to instance variables. Understanding when to use each type of method can lead to more organized and efficient class designs in your Python programs. That's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell for more content, so you don't miss any upcoming video. And, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, please let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and keep coding. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.